To get started with creating a sales pipeline, go ahead and click on opportunities here in the left-hand sidebar. And now if you haven't set up a pipeline before, this screen will be blank. There won't be anything on this screen. So to create a pipeline, what we want to do is click on pipelines up here in the top toolbar, and then go ahead and click on create new pipeline. Now this is going to open up a new box and prompt us to name our pipeline and then start filling out each stage name of our pipeline. So let's start by naming our pipeline. In this case, I'm going to call it test. And then we want to start looking at what the stage name of our pipeline is. Now for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to do a very simple new lead as a open stage, an in progress stage, and then a final stage. And now I'm going to select the opportunity to have this visible in a funnel chart as well as a pie chart. And now when I click save, this is now going to save this pipeline in our pipelines, and you can see there it's popped up as test. Now to view this pipeline, go ahead and click on the opportunities tab again, and then this will open up the pipelines page. Now, as I already have sales pipeline selected as my default pipeline, if I select test, which is the pipeline that we just made, you'll now see that we have the new pipeline selected and visible here on the screen. And so to start adding leads to our pipeline, what we can do is actually click on add opportunity up here in the top right corner. Now this will allow us to select a contact from our contact database and then create an opportunity based off this contact. So if we go ahead and set up a test contact here and then set up a test deal that's going to be worth around $1,000. We'll select the owner as myself, and we'll just go ahead and click on create. This will now successfully create the deal. And if we X out of this tab, we'll now see the deal set up within our pipeline here on screen. So this deal, if we click onto it, can now open up as a new tab, and we can see all the information about this deal. We can then start booking and updating appointments, we can manage tasks, and we can also manage any notes that are to do with this deal. With pipelines, these are set up in a Kanban board style. So these are designed to be able to fluidly move back and forth between different stages of the pipeline. So let's say you progress this new lead onto an in progress lead. So you've spoken to the prospect, now they're moving into in progress, and they're in the next stage of your sales pipeline. For every stage they move through, you can just manually click on that deal and move them through the pipeline. Now there is ways to automate these deal changes and these deal stage changes, and we'll get to that in future tutorials. But for now, just to give you an idea of how this works, please feel free to play around and move these deals into different deal stages of within your pipeline. Once you've had a deal close or has been either lost, abandoned, or you've won the deal, by clicking on the deal and holding down on the deal, you can move it down to either of those deal stages down here at the very bottom. This will close out the deal and mark it as a closed deal rather than an open in progress deal. So if you've lost the deal and it didn't go through and you didn't win it, you can put it in lost. If you won it, go ahead and put it into won. And if the deal was abandoned, then go ahead and put it in abandoned. And so now once you've created your sales pipeline, you can actually go ahead and go to the dashboard. And this is where you can view the analytics around your sales pipeline every single day when you sign into the software to see exactly what's happening within your business. Now, a lot of these analytics were actually from a previous pipeline that we had already built inside of this account. However, you can now see the opportunity status has changed from 4 to now 5, accounting for that extra deal we set up in our new test pipeline. So now this data will now reflect the different stages and information within your newly created pipeline and allow you to break down the data and information to see exactly what's going on within your business day to day. And so that is how you create a sales pipeline within your account. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions whatsoever on how to create a pipeline or do anything else around pipelines, please feel free to message our team and we'll be more than happy to help.